Views on grief can be seen in the story of Kisa Gotami in the Pali Canon, a collection of Buddhist scriptures. Kisa Gotami is a woman who lost her firstborn son and took him to the Buddha looking for an antidote to bring him back to life. The Buddha tells the woman to bring him a mustard seed from a home that has been untouched by death. She soon realizes this task is impossible and brings the body back for cremation. The Buddha in this story teaches that one unchangeable law of the universe is that all things are impermanent and that there is a freedom in experiencing death. Buddhism teaches that death brings grief and despair, but also growth and transformation. Buddhists manage grief through specialized death rituals. Religious explanations help to make sense or make meaning out of suffering. The various types of ritual activity to reduce suffering reinforce focal cultural understandings of order in the universe that can provide or help to restore a sense of ontological security or a state of being. It is acceptable and common to show grief and mourning during Buddhist death rituals to honor the loss of a loved one. Entering death in a positive state of mind is important, so being surrounded by family during the death and during the funeral is common so that the deceased can be reborn to a higher level. The focus still is on rebirth, and the death is a reminder to those who remain on earth and those present during the ceremonies to live with purpose and to love and care for those around them in order to attain peace and control during their own deaths. So there exists a big focus on a good life that leads to and prepares for a good death. And these rituals support that, and they're a big part of bereavement for Buddhists. During the imminent phase, in which awareness of death and transfer of consciousness is the focus for a good death, Buddhist patients and families do desire a meditative and calm state. Thus, weeping and disturbances are not desirable during this time, and family, friends, and nurses should refrain from any excessive display of emotions or unruly behavior, or they may have to excuse themselves. Bereavement visits may or may not be requested by family after death, including grief support visits and social support referrals for family and friends. Because funeral and death rites are a gathering of family and loved ones, the environment can be pleasant with eating and storytelling, and it is acceptable and common to partake in this and enjoy being around family during this time.